because the dog actually found the condom, ate it.
Ew.
My mom was walking it. Out came the condom, so she
What?
found out. Yeah, it became a whole thing. It was awful.
Take off your blindfold.
Right now?
Yep.
So bright in there.
What is your biggest fear in life?
To die knowing that I didn't live it as best as I could. Not to be cliche, but let's be real.
That's fair. That's a really valid fear.
Yeah. I mean, anything more specific, or?
I mean, what does that mean to you, like living like your best life?
Well, I think that not being successful in the areas that I want to be,
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's like relationships, my career, looking back and being like, well, I could have had this, but I was too scared to commit to it.
Yeah. Like
So-
the what ifs.
Yeah, the what ifs are scary.
Yeah.
What about you?
Terrifying. I would say my biggest fear, I'm terrified of becoming stagnant, like not moving forward. So yeah, like super goal oriented, always, thinking like, how can I get, I'm at point A, how do I get to point B? Once I get to point B, how do I get to point C? So yeah, that's mine, I guess.
I love this conversation already.
Good.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yay.
What's your idea of like an awesome date?
An awesome date.
Yeah.
Ooh. There's so many directions to take that in. Let's see. I think an awesome date for me would be, honestly, I love going on walks. So like going on a really nice walk and then like to a cool like picnic spot or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then like on a nice sunny day and then just like hanging out, having some like nice wine and just being relaxed, like it doesn't have to be anything like wildly fancy or luxurious, just like a nice
Place to talk.
yeah, just like a nice place to talk and a nice setting and just like a place where you can really get to know the other person,
Cool.
yeah, and then getting to experience like a new neighborhood or that's why taking a walk is great, I think, because you get to like you're walking along and they're like, oh, look at this interesting thing, and then you can talk about that.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's like simple, but I think that's in my head. That's like that'd be a really great date. Where would you take me if we were to go on a date? Where would you take me on our first date?
Where would I take you?
Yeah.
To the William Vale.
Sure, I've never been.
It's a good place to speak and talk.
Mhm.
And then we're in like walking distance to anywhere more fun. There's plenty of views and places to walk. And there's amazing food. So I would find out what's like your favorite cuisine. So if we didn't eat there, if we just had drinks or we just hung out and talked,
Mhm.
then I would know exactly where to go from there.
I like that. Making a game plan.
Yeah,
That
as we go.
That sounds fun.
Tell me about your worst heartbreak.
I guess my worst heartbreak. I was in like a really serious relationship
Mhm.
for a few years. Super in love, everything. And it didn't pan out how I wanted to, and that was really hard. And it was like it's hard, like, seeing yourself with someone and then like not seeing yourself with that person. And yeah, that was, I would say heartbreaking. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. Yeah. How about you? I'm like choking up about this. But
I don't think we're finished yet. Like what?
Yeah.
So what about it was, I guess, so heartbreaking? Like what was the deal with this guy?
yeah.
Sounds like a total jerk now. I feel bad.
No, he's wonderful.
He's
He's a wonderful guy.
Is this recent?
No, it was a while ago. But what was the deal? I mean, I think, it's like people change and evolve, and as time passes, we like grow into, our authentic selves. And sometimes you just have to like recognize that you're going in different directions and things like that.
Wow.
But the hardest part is losing your best friend, you know?
True.
Harder than anything else. That's the most heartbreaking part of it all.
So I guess asking this question about do you believe in being friends with exes doesn't count?
No, I
No?
think it's good to, if you can, I think you should. You know, I think it's complicated territory if people are on two different pages or something, but if you can, like, you should. How about you? What do you think about being friends with your ex?
I think it's it's nice. It'd be nice. It's more of a fantasy, maybe.
Right, like in theory, it's awesome.
Yeah, in theory, like you think about it, you're like, oh, this would be so awesome. Like,
Yeah.
like you said, best friends.
Yeah.
But I mean, depending on how attached you are, and then you have to kind of like break that tie because you still have that like emotional soul tie. For me personally, like it's like anger when you see them with someone else.
Yeah.
What's a deal breaker in sex for you?
A deal breaker in sex? I think if a guy like really wanted to inflict a lot of pain on me, that would be really, really hard to deal with. Like a lot of pain, like a sadist or something like that.
So I can't say like, oh, like I'm Christian Grey on the like secretly on the low.
Yeah, that would be tricky to deal with for me. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. Yeah, it is. How about you? What's a deal breaker?
Absolute deal breaker. It's a specific time of the month.
That's a deal. Oh, for like why you wouldn't have sex?
Yeah, at least the moment.
Oh, at that moment. Oh, but not like.
Or
in
if she
general.
uses teeth, that's awful. Oh my gosh.
Ew, who would do? No.
What is the ultimate fantasy for you in the bedroom? Or maybe it's out of the bedroom. I don't know. Where?
Ultimate fantasy?
Yeah.
I would say like a penthouse corner office, you know, like overlooking. Yeah, of course, overlooking New York, you know, like floor to ceiling windows. Be totally badass, I think. Can I say that on camera? Be great.
Fuck yeah, you can't. That's my fantasy.
What?
I swear to God. Well, except for not a penthouse office. Like, I don't want to be working. I want to be in my own penthouse.
Oh, you're in penthouse.
Yeah, you have your own terrace. It's like, you know, you have your grass there, your couches, whatever. It's above everything else, so no one can like see down on you. I mean, unless depending on what she's into. But no, I can. It's outdoors.
Outdoors.
Is the.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I guess somewhat like yours.
There's like parallels.
That's really weird.
The penthouse thing. Well, who doesn't love a good penthouse? You know.
Right.
You ever had like a terrible, disgusting experience?
I mean, yeah. You know, when you get experimental and you think you know, you want to try new places, areas, whatever.
Yeah. It just doesn't work.
Yeah. It gets messy when you didn't want it to be.
That's fair.
Put it that way.
All right. Without going.
Have you ever seen Zack and Miri make a porno?
No.
You should watch that flick. Yeah. When they do a certain scene.
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
I try to avoid stuff like that.
So they're filming a scene, and it's not vaginal, and when he pulls out, it's quite messy, and that's unfortunately a real thing. I thought it was more in the movies. Have you ever been caught by family members or friends?
No. I mean, I think in college, like, people definitely probably, like, heard me, you know, because when you live in college apartments, like, walls are thin and things like that.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah, no one's ever, like, walked in on me or anything like that.
You're very fortunate.
Someone's walked in on you?
Yeah, no, my little brother.
No, how old?
He was like, I don't know, 8.
No.
Yeah, he had some questions.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like that, like, this is just a thing. We were just like playing. We're playing a game.
No, I had shoelaces tied. Just the hands.
Wait, so he walked in and she was tied up.
Just her hands.
Just her hands. That's still kind of like a lot for an 8-year-old.
It's a lot, yeah.
I feel like, yeah. Yeah. Is he scarred for life?
I mean, he's like 17 going on frat boy right now. He's having a great time.
He's gonna be
so
a
maybe
frat
I
star.
Sparked something awful.
Oh no, you made him a frat star without even realizing it, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then the dog, it got worse from there because the dog actually found the condom, ate it.
Ew.
My mom was walking it. Out came the condom, so she found out. Yeah, it became a whole thing. It was awful.
You should have said this as your grossest.
I mean, it kind of like.
That's so gross.
This is just a crazy story.
It's crazy and terrible.
I forgot about it, to be honest. I put it out of my head.
I see. I would do the same. Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Awesome. Do we sit?
Yes.
We're good now? This is
All
cool.
right. All right. I kind of
Channing.
thought
I don't really
we
have
were
much
gonna
to
have
say
like
on
light
here.
hair
Oh,
for
wait,
some reason. I don't know why I got that in my head.
Channing, I just implanted it.
I think
I was
that's-
trying to throw you off so
Yeah,
hard.
I think that's what it was. This is good. It's working for me.
This is cool?
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's good.
I thought you were blonde.
You thought I was blonde.
I couldn't see. I was like,
Oh, you must
I was
have
trying
been
not to
shocked.
cheat.
I had no idea what you would look like, because I was trying not to like get an image in my head. I just knew you didn't look like Channing Tatum, so that
Yeah,
gave me
no,
like
for sure.
that gave me like a big range, I guess, of what you could look like. But yeah, you're a nice looking guy, very put together, very handsome.
Appreciate that.
So yeah, I really enjoyed our conversation. Like, it was actually, like, I feel like we talked a lot about like our goals, and we were able to dive into, I don't know, deeper stuff that isn't mindless rapport, and I really like that.
Mindless rapport. I like that. Okay. No, same here. You're very pretty. We can keep in touch. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
In fact, I'd love to continue the conversation anyway.
Yeah, totally. There's so much potential to keep
I gotta
talking.
find out, yeah.
Yeah.
We got the raunchy stuff out of the way, so now I can just find out more.
I'm gonna tell you the one craziest time I did like masturbate. I opened up like 5 different tabs at one time, and I turned the sound up on each one of them, and I just heard all these different like sounds of like these ladies just moaning and stuff, and it was crazy. One of the best times ever.